Today is Friday, February 7th, and I'm here to give you your weekly fishing report on Table Rock Lake. So, how I'm going to do this is I'm going to break everything down, what I've done all this week, from what part of the lake I was fishing on to what I was mainly targeting on to what I was catching my fish on, and what am I catching my biggest fish on to versus what am I catching quantity with. Okay, quantity versus quality. Okay. So I focused this week mainly on Kimberly Bridge all the way up to Long Creek, and what I was targeting on these parts of the lake was creek channel swing banks. Now, when you're looking at your side scan on these creek channel swing banks, there's one important thing that you need to start seeing, and that is bait. If you don't see bait anywhere nearby, get out of there, okay? 2, bluff walls in the creek channel, okay? If there is bait in the bluff wall, on the bluff wall, fish it. You will catch you a lot of fish, okay? Not saying you can't catch fish if there's no bait fish there. I'm just telling you, I broke it down to tell you this. If there is bait nearby, you're gonna catch a lot of fish versus if you're going down a bank that didn't have bait on it, you're going to catch like maybe 1 or 2. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so focus on creek channel swing banks with bait and bluff walls with bait, okay? So now I'm going to tell you what I was catching my bigger fish on versus what I was catching more fish on. The first one is the big fish. So I was targeting, like I said, those creek channel swing banks, and I was up there with my live sonar, forward facing sonar as everyone calls it, FFS, and I was targeting 1 to 2 fish, and that is with the 2.8 Keitech with a Dirty Jigs head. Okay, what I was doing, I was throwing it out there past them about 5 feet, keeping it above their head. You got to keep it above their head. If you don't keep it above their head, they won't attack it. But keep it right above their head, about 5 feet. They'll see it. They'll come attack it. I was catching 3 to 4 pounders on this. Now, here's another trick. Sometimes they don't want the small one. Sometimes they want the 3.3. I don't know what it is. I just let the fish do the talking. So if you're throwing the small one right by them and they're not going for it, go to the 3.3. 99.9% of the time, they want the bigger one, okay? Now, if you're throwing the bigger one and they don't come after it, go to the small one. They want the small one that day, okay? So try that. That'll help you out a bunch. Okay, now my second bait that I was catching quantity on, I was catching more fish on, but they weren't big. And when I'm talking about not big, they were 12 to 14 inches, okay? They weren't even in the 15-inch mark. And I know everyone has one of these baits and they don't like throwing them, but it catches a lot of fish. But I'm here to tell you, you need to go get you a micro mini flex made by Hog Farmer. You can get this at Modern Outdoor Tackle, okay? You can also get the Keitech and the Dirty Jigs head, the Dirty Guppy Jigs head at Modern Outdoor Tackle. They sell both of them. And they've got some awesome sales there too. So go get you one of these. You can throw this thing all day long. It's not gonna wear you out at all. I know. I used to throw a lot of A-rigs and I can throw this thing all day long and I'm not tired. The reason why I like this one, because you can pair it up to this guppy head and the 2.8 Keitech, and it does great. Now, where I've been targeting these fish at are on bluff walls and just rolling it slowly above those timber and catching fish. The spots are just coming right out of the timber to grab this thing, okay? So, go get you one of these. A micro mini flex made by Hog Farmer, okay? They are awesome, okay? Third bait. I consider this like old school. I think it's been forgotten about a lot since forward-facing sonar. But go get you a Shad Rap. Now throw this on 6-pound test line or 8, spinning rod, throw that thing out there, reel it, stop it, reel it, stop it, or burn it as fast as you can and stop it. The fish will come out of the timber for this. It has a tight action. And that's what they're looking for, okay? It looks natural to them, okay? So this is something that you're gonna need, all right? Go down bluff walls, or even you can throw it up on those Swing Channel Creek banks and throw it up on top of that flat, bring it right down. You'll catch them, okay? So guys, those are the 3 baits that have been catching all of my fish on this week. I buy all of my tackle from Modern Outdoor Tackle. They have great deals. Go in and talk to them. They'll fix you up. Tell them I sent you. Coy Hines is my name. And just go in there. They have those, everything that you need, okay? So guys, I'm going to be trying to do this every Friday for you, so that the weekend fishermen don't have to go out there and search for fish, because I've already done it for you, okay? And that's what I'm here for, you guys to do this. And I just want to share with everyone. So guys, keep God first in your life. We love you here at Hines Fishing, and we will see you next Friday.